Yon World, what's the deal? It's your boy Original back with another video for y'all, man. Now check this out. YouTube got some new rules in 2020, and we about to talk about all of that. So first, what I want to say, the meek will inherit the earth. Now, the learners, people who can adapt to change, will inherit the new YouTube algorithm. So I've been watching a lot of videos about the new YouTube policy, and YouTube has been changing ever since 2017. Something happened called the Adpocalypse, and I was a part of it. I didn't even realize it, but YouTube began demonetizing certain videos on certain channels, and a lot of people been voicing their opinions about this. Now, I did a lot of research about YouTube, and it come to find out, YouTube is a very advanced artificial robot. Now, it's people that run YouTube, but pretty much the only person we know is Susan. A lot of people at YouTube, like, even when you contact them, it's like they got aliases, and they don't like giving up their real information. So YouTube is really a big robot. And in order to be successful on YouTube moving forward in 2020, you have to become the advertiser and the creator. Now, certain words on YouTube that's demonetized, certain things you can't talk about, certain things that you can't do. And a lot of people view this as restricting, violations of freedom of speech. And to a certain degree, y'all do have a case. And I believe you shouldn't allow any platform to suppress your ability to voice your opinion. But with all of this freedom we are given, I gotta remind y'all that you could take your talents to your own website and offer a subscription service. But what people like about YouTube is that their viewership here, their audience is here. So when it comes to YouTube, we gotta understand, when you complaining, when you making videos cussing over and over and over and over again, YouTube got an intelligent robot. It's like literally face recognition. Like, it got a robot, it can scan and know that's a picture behind them. That Jimi Hendrix. Fuck around, find it on Amazon. Like, scan everything. Like, YouTube is a very intelligent being, a very intelligent AI robot. You know what I'm saying? They own so much stuff. They partner with Google. They know how to advertise, and they know what you're saying on your video. So it's like the people that it's just kind of contradicting to me. To me, the people that voice their opinion about YouTube, then they stay on YouTube creating content. They voice in a negative way, like ain't nobody listening, like the robot ain't listening, And I made videos about this, like feeling shadow banned, but then I go in my analytics and I get 17 million impressions. And I'm like, what can I change? Because a lot of people love pointing a finger like, oh, is YouTube, is this, like, what can you change about your content? Like, going back to the beginning statement, the meek will inherit the earth. The people who are willing to change and to understand and adapt the new YouTube climate, you know what I'm saying, are going to be successful. And I've seen this. It's channels that have built up, making edgy, let's just say it's channels that built up their whole profile making edgy content. And now they got hit with demonetization. What are you going to do? You could do two things. You could either rebrand yourself or you can complain. I was never one to get frustrated. I'm always one to get figured out. I was never one to get confused. I'm always want to get confident, and I ask questions and I research and I figure out. Now, just so y'all know my history on YouTube, I've been creating content since 2014, and my channel has been demonetized 3 times, but I've recovered from every experience. So it just made me stronger, and it made me want to understand YouTube more. And what this most recent lawsuit that YouTube went through with Kappa and the kids, it's changing a lot. It's changing a lot. Like, I don't care if YouTube is worth billions. They don't want to lose $100 million. They don't want to lose that much money. If they are putting the blame on the content creators, which we kind of like contract workers for YouTube in a way, if they are putting the blame on us for the content, we have to, okay, play chess and now figure out what the advertisers are thinking. What are in your guidelines? And YouTube doesn't do this, like face directly, like, oh, here's what's acceptable, here's not. Like, you have to experience it in a way and watch videos. But I'm here to tell you, like, you have to become the advertiser and the creator. And one of the main ways you could do this is by doing keyword research. Just understanding what people are searching for on YouTube. Now, a lot of people be like, I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will be like, I don't want to do that. And that's cool. Like, a lot of people are fed up and they just like, I'm done with YouTube, I'm over. But the people who really want to be on this platform, educate yourself on the titles, the words you're using, like what you saying in your video. YouTube is literally scanning your whole thing. Like, they scan the words you say. I like going on people's videos and cutting on the auto-generated English subtitles. Just the auto-generated subtitles, just to see what the robot thinks they saying. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I saw every video, the robot, it always pick up on a cuss word. And, it's like, I understand the argument of like this whole advertiser creator. Like, why do we even have to get in the business side? I just want to create. That's like the kid mentality. That's like a kid mentality. Like, I don't even want to think about the business. I just want to focus on my content. Why I can't create the same content all this great? Like, you're not thinking about the business side of it. And that's what you always, because when you don't think about the business side of things, you get played. You get led down the wrong path, and and it's something we gotta be aware of. Like, we gotta know about the business side of YouTube, and that's all I want to promote on my channel, is just teaching now, because I understand like the golden age of YouTube is over, from the pranks and like, don't get me wrong, y'all could do that on YouTube and you will still get a lot of views, but your CPM will be very low, and you'll have to produce way more content like that, which to me could seem draining. But it's a whole new golden age on YouTube where they want people to educate, and really help people, like provide valuable content. I feel like that's the new wave on YouTube. And doing keyword research, understanding that they're scanning the titles, the descriptions, the words you say. Like, they have facial recognition. There's so many different things, because YouTube is partnered with Google. They know, they just know. And a lot of people can learn this about the system we have been embedded in, and they could feel hopeless. They could feel like they lost. They could feel like they ain't got nothing. But I'm here to tell you, it's always a way around things. Like, don't ever let nothing break you. I understand, like, when people be like, why advertisers care about what content we put out? Like, why do they, when have they ever cared? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, times are changing. Like, people are becoming sensitive, and that's only because of the rise in energy. Things offend people. Like, people are seeing through the veil more. And we gotta, when it comes to business, you gotta just know that, like, it's not, you don't have to limit yourself. Like, you can still be you. You just have to change your approach. You know what I'm saying? You doing it all aggressive and they don't like it, make it smoother. Make it smooth. Like, I think you could get across to somebody still without doing all the edgy stuff. Like, you don't have to cuss at nobody. Like, some of the most powerful statements are said in one sentence, and there ain't no cussing involved. It's just like a level of suspense, and like, the unexpected that could make a person, you know what I'm saying, that could draw a person in. Like, you don't have to cuss and, like, you know, forcefully get through to somebody's subconscious mind. I just believe it's other ways that y'all could do this. And that's just my opinion on the YouTube policy. If that meant anything to you, just leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm just voicing my opinion. You know, I'ma change. I'ma adapt with the changing climates, and you know, I know how to swim in deep water. I can tread for hours. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the water treading. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I know when it's time to swim forward, and I know when it's time to change paths and adapt. And I've been doing that on my channel. Like I've seen, you know, I've had over 5 million views on my channel. I had to delete 3 million views from YouTube because of these policies. And you know, I done made, you know, already I done made 500,000 back. So I'm not like, you know, I'm not gonna let this break me. You know, that's all I gotta say. I ain't letting none of this break me. I'm gonna continue to put out content because this is something I really love to do. And if, you know, you saying don't cuss, all right, I can make some good content without cussing. Now I get, you know what I'm saying, I can make them laugh without cussing, you know what I'm talking about? But you know, work on your description, your titles, hey man, don't let the system beat you. You gotta understand the system, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like how y'all understood the algorithm and y'all did y'all thing before. It's just a new algorithm. Y'all gotta do y'all thing again. So it's your boy YON WORLD. Make sure you leave a like. I'm out.